Hey there! Hey, if you're here, you're on the right channel. Welcome to Ham Radio. We're going to start shortly. You might want to grab a cold one, grab yourself a little bit of a beverage, and just stick around. I'm sure it's not going to be too long now.
Hey, I'm here too, you know. Do everything that guy says. And we'll be on just shortly.
Hey there! Hey, if you're here, you're on the right channel. Welcome to Ham Radio. We're going to start shortly. You might want to grab a cold one, grab yourself a little bit of a beverage, and just stick around. I'm sure it's not going to be too long now.
Hey, I'm here too, you know. Do everything that guy says. And we'll be on just shortly.
Hey there! Hey, if you're here, you're on the right channel. Welcome to Ham Radio. We're going to start shortly. You might want to grab a cold one, grab yourself a little bit of a beverage, and just stick around. I'm sure it's not going to be too long now.
Hey, I'm here too, you know. Do everything that guy says. And we'll be on just shortly.
Hey there! Hey, if you're here, you're on the right channel. Welcome to Ham Radio. We're going to start shortly. You might want to grab a cold one, grab yourself a little bit of a beverage, and I really hope it's not as choppy as it is on your side, as it is on my side. Can you confirm that? Does it look good? Does it look good there, Daniel? Yeah? You want me to read this until what do you want me to do here? Okay, I don't see you on the screen here. Instructions on how to communicate with Sir DJ Danny Dizzle. From here on forth, you will refer to Daniel as Sir DJ Danny Dizzle with an asterisk, which I know is from your lack of education. When introducing Sir DJ Danny Dizzle at the start of the show, you will stand, speak clearly, introduce Sir DJ Danny Dizzle, and bow down. Of which I'm not gonna do any of those. I'm not gonna do any of those. I hope you know that. You're still not showing up on the screen. Oh, you okay? Okay. You will wait until Sir DJ Danny Dizzle has made contact with you in order to speak with him directly. I hate that I'm reading this. You will speak in a respectful manner to Sir DJ Danny Dizzle. At the end of the show, you will thank Sir DJ Danny Dizzle for giving you the opportunity to be on the show. Stand and bow. Where did this come out of? Sir DJ Danny Dizzle. We're here with the recipient of the Special Olympics Award for podcast, Sir DJ Danny Dizzle. This is actually his make-a-wish that we've allowed him to, I've allowed him to be on the show, rather. And let this be a lesson to anybody that agrees to doing podcasts with people that you think you know. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Sir DJ Danny Dizzle. Is that what you want to be called?
First of all, Picky, good afternoon to you, sir.
Okay.
And for being such a good lad, here you go. Here you go. Put that into your savings if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will. If anything, I'm gonna choose to use this to buy you a shirt that doesn't look like you go to crummy nightclubs here. Let me ask you a question about that shirt, man. And this is somebody who's
you want to know? Well, this shirt just cost about $4,200.
Okay.
You know.
What's the brand on that? I see the cuffs. I see it says Bold on it. I think you're supposed to take that off.
I want people to know my wealth.
There's a tag there.
Yeah. I want people to know how much I paid for this.
The tag is. Could you take the tag out?
No. I want people to know. I want the dry cleaners.
Okay.
That when they clean my shirt, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy must have money. He must have a famous YouTube channel." You know?
I think that the reason you have the tag there is because in case you return the shirt, which is a probability.
I might return it because I may not like it. I may want to upgrade to a
Okay.
To a something a little more expensive because this feels kind of cheap. $4,200. It's not my kind of bag tea. You know?
So is this what happens when your friend asks you to sell BMW M4?
It matches the car. I just realized it matches the car.
You take up the personality of somebody who drives a BMW M4. And you're making how much on that sale?
Like $200.
Okay, I wish you would have said a percentage instead of an actual.
I'm actually negative.
Okay,
I'm actually making a lot less.
You're negative. They can't see your full shirt here. Like I could see like just based on, I can't see it. Like you need. There you go. Yeah, so you could fully appreciate the cuffs on the shirt and how ridiculous you look.
Thank you, Piggy.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question here. When you put this here, you're like, man, this is gonna be hysterical, dude. This is gonna be great. When introducing, I would love to point out your grammatical errors.
Yeah.
In this sheet of paper here, that's one that I find.
Actually, my assistant wrote that, so I don't know. Did they contact you before the show?
No, your girlfriend didn't contact me before the show started, Daniel. So this is crazy. What I love, by the way, is stand and bow are capitalized, right? So stand and bow. Okay. Okay, so that's a good intro, right? Is that what would that count as intro notes?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to have you here, man.
Hey, bro. Good to see you. We haven't seen each other quite this week. It's been kind of crazy.
It's not true. I feel like I saw you.
When did I see you?
I don't know, but it was enough. Right?
I didn't see you at all this week. We did a show this week, right?
Yeah.
When did we do a show? Like Tuesday?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Monday,
Tuesday. It was Tuesday. I saw you. So that's the last time I saw you was Tuesday.
Days are a blur to me.
Yeah.
Days are a blur.
Yeah. When you're as successful as we are.
Yeah.
You know, the days of the week don't count.
Okay.
You know.
What I would love is for you to be wearing your employment badge with that shirt, the one that's in your car. Considering where you're working, it's just hysterical. This persona.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
When you work at a strip club, you work off the tips. And let me tell you, our bitches are fucking working. You know what I mean?
This is how you dress now as a joke, right? Like, aha. But when you get stock options for the company.
This is who I am.
when you get stock options and you own like a small percentage of that company, this is actually how you're like unironically gonna dress.
I'll be honest with you. When I actually have money, I probably won't spend it. I'll be the
Okay.
cheapest bastard in the world.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I appreciate this whole little bit that you had here. I think it was quite humorous, especially you went as far as to write the intro and to place it like it's the conclusion of a magic trick.
I actually had a whole thing set up where I was gonna, as soon as we went live, the phone was gonna ring. And I was gonna tell you to hold on. I was gonna speak on the phone and kind of like play along with it.
I would have walked out.
But
I would have walked out and left.
I figured that would have been too much because my manager called me and I would have been like, did you speak with my manager kind of a thing? But
I would have walked away. And I would have just left.
Walked home.
Yeah, I would have walked home. I guess.
Hey, whatever happened to that guy, bro? He used to own a podcast.
I'm not carrying a monitor this time, so I would gladly go
I'm
home.
gonna take these fucking glasses. I can't see you.
That's good. Yeah, good to see you, man.
What's
good
up,
to
man?
See you here. So we have a little bit of an action-packed show. As
I feel you're gonna rip that bill up, and we're running really low on fake. I mean, on real hundreds.
On fake illusionist money. So we're gonna do a little bit of a hot show today, as you can see by the topic. The topic is spoon bending parties. Daniel.
Yeah, you told me about this. This is what level of virginity do you think this is at?
It's not virginity. It's females. You could probably get pussy, like good pussy at
They're probably asexual.
No. They aren't like no. The pussy that you get there are like psychotic. Do you know Sedona, Arizona? Are you familiar?
No, bro.
No?
I have a life.
Okay, Sedona, Arizona is known for the most vortexes in the planet. We'll go there.
What do you mean vortexes?
Vortexes.
Like
energy fields. So people in Sedona, Arizona, they go there to feel the energies from the vortex side.
I hope you guys know it's not the energy. It's all that fucking dust from the government bases that they're releasing that you're inhaling, bro.
It's all the it's the radiation. That's pretty much residue. But people move there to get the feel the energy.
Probably real estate is super cheap in Arizona, man. I know a lot of people moving over there.
That's funny.
And then they go there and they realize, there is absolutely zero things to do here but construction.
Well, but you're like retiring essentially.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you are, but you're working in a desert essentially for whatever. You can't pay me to be working in a desert, bro.
Fucking vortex.
Yeah, because you're also high from all the fumes of all the fucking
you're
government bases.
High on life. It's terrible. But that's the type of people that would attend spoon bending parties. So you're gonna get like middle-aged, divorced, like hot.
What do you think leads these women to be to? Well, I'm not gonna assume anyone's gender because we're obviously
I said it. Divorce.
You think it's
Divorce. Yeah. They've already been spiritual, like underlined in the no, they've been spiritual throughout the marriage, but then finally, like when they get broken up with, they do two things: they change their hair color, and they seek out enlightenment.
Now, I'm glad you said that because I have a friend who's going. Well, I have a friend of a friend who's going through a divorce, and she's obviously Hispanic, right? Because we know.
Okay.
Her transition to the single life is she's having like $15,000 worth of plastic surgery done.
Okay, yeah, that's
like immediately. Like she got broken up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. On
a Thursday, she's already getting her chin reduction, breast implants, tummy tucked, and butt implants.
The reason for that is because they want to be the ones that win the breakup.
Yeah.
So you could be broken up with, and you could win the breakup.
Yeah.
Technically you would assume.
Is that important? You think? Is that important?
Very important.
Really?
Yes. You want to win the breakup.
See, I've always done all the breaking up, so I don't.
Well, here's the thing. So you could get broken up with and win because if you come out better after, then the person shows, oh, I was the crutch, I was the anchor.
Can't do better than me, bitches.
That's true. Considering the I want to see the brand on that shirt. Is that brand bold? Like, is that the name of the brand? This is bold there. When you can take out the tag that's still attached.
Because I might return it for a more expensive shirt.
Oh, for a more expensive shirt.
Okay.
I don't think
$4,200 is entry level for the kind of money I'm making.
Okay.
Being a podcast co-host and YouTube sensation.
When you said what's entry level?
What?
I don't know what you said was
the shirt's an entry level.
Oh, shirt's an entry level.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the amount of money that I'm making on this show. Because
now
that we're monetized.
Okay. Yeah, is that the bit that we're monetized, so we're swimming in a dough?
I mean, I'm assuming we're going to be, so that's why I'm spending all the money now.
We do a commercial with the M4, and then we're like, yo, it's gone to our heads.
I really didn't realize that it matches the car. It's fucking fantastic.
Well, Well, yeah. So you could win if you end up being more successful
Yeah.
than the person. And with these,
But is that like a victory worth having?
yeah,
Yeah, you think
because
so?
you fucking won. You're out there like, yo, bitch, suck my dick. Like
Yeah.
she sees you with like a more attractive bitch. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, maybe I was holding this guy down. And here's the thing: it doesn't have to be real. It could be like you just hired
Instagram.
right? Yeah.
Oh, look at these titties.
Yeah.
You know?
And then it's over.
Yeah.
She's in a room like, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You know? And then guess what? She's hitting you up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I haven't heard
I'm
from
good,
you in a
bro.
while.
Thanks for calling me, bro. Talk to you
But
tomorrow.
so it's kind of wild. That's funny. What I realize now is that we should definitely get
Mashing t-shirts?
guayaberas. But they're expensive, man. Like $70.
Yeah, bro. No. I could get us a good.
For like a
I could
shitty-
get us a good deal on
Okay.
like authentic guayaberas.
Yeah.
The only thing with guayaberas to me, and I have to talk this to the boss, is when we do the logo stuff on it. I don't know if it has to be like a special thing.
Okay.
So, but
Maybe.
that's something I should actually. Dan Pizza. I gotta hit
Well,
up
what do you
Dan
mean?
Pizza.
Because they have. If you could get the guayabera, then I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm not
putting
gonna
the
go to
logo.
these stores. You gotta order it from a wholesaler.
You got to order it from a wholesaler. So how many guayaberas are we gonna get?
Have 1,000+ followers. You know what I'm saying? Every one of them is gonna buy a shirt.
Okay. All right. So you clearly have the business sense of
It's behind all that
I
shit.
can show how retarded you are in a whiteboard bit here. So what I feel is these divorced women, they move to Kia Sedona. That's what I was gonna say. They move to Sedona, Arizona. All right, and they become part of these spoon bending parties where they get sexually accosted by dudes that know what's up.
Yeah.
They're old, they've never been married,
Yeah.
and they know they can pick up women at these spoon bending parties. So we're gonna talk about that, and then the paranormal board.
Now,
on
this
Reddit.
is in Arizona. You said this is not happening down here in Miami.
I'm sure there's probably circles
I'd love
of people.
to pass and go to one of those events.
Okay, well I'm sure that my
I think
mom
I can
knows
get you
people.
laid. I think I can officially, for the
Yeah?
first time, get you laid, bro.
That's cool. That's great. And
Be
then
like,
I'm
hey,
sure.
ladies, this is pig cake, and
Yeah.
then he'll do one of these.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boom.
I
You
know
know
what
what I mean?
that was.
You bending a spoon.
Okay, me bending a spoon. Okay, because what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to not only I'm gonna send you the video, and then I'm gonna look at the camera the entire time and go, "This is for you, Daniel. This is for you, Daniel."
Hey, let me tell you, bro, I would take that.
And then at the end, I'm gonna look right at the camera, and then I'm gonna finish on the camera, and I'm gonna go, "That was for you." I'm gonna do that.
I'll be honest with you, as a friend,
Yeah. Okay.
I think that would put us on a whole nother level, and I would love you so much for that.
Okay. All right. That's quite a lot. But then the other one is the paranormal board.
The what?
From the paranormal board from Reddit. The reason I put that there on the show notes is because
Because we're gonna talk about it.
well, that's one, but also on how ridiculous it is because there's people talking about paranormal things that have happened to them. Most of them are fake, some are real.
How do you know it's fake though, bro? I
Fake
guess we're gonna
in the
dive into this
sense
a little
of
more.
stories that they've concocted for
Yeah.
people to go, "Oh my god!" But then some of them are things that people have experienced that they think is paranormal, but really, it's not. It's
It drops some acid. And
I read one. I wish I saved the link. That's like I saw a lady at a mall. I bumped into her. She gave me a weird face, and she looked kind of scary. That was one of the posts, and people were like, "Oh my god, same thing happened to me." That happens quite often. It's called awkward interactions with strangers. It's quite the event. So that's what we're gonna talk about. If
Okay.
you want to leave a voicemail, you could do it by looking at the description where it says anchor.fm/ham radio show, and you could leave a little bit of a voicemail there that we'll play later on in the show, more towards the end, when I'm already sick and tired of all the bits. The bits.
It's not a bit. It's a lifestyle.
This is so DJ Danny Dizzle. First of all, the name is also terrible to say because there's so many
First of all, it's Sir.
consonants. Sir DJ. You're not even you know what that is? That's stolen valor.
You don't even know who I am. You don't know my background.
Sir implies that you've been knighted.
Do you know my history?
You don't even have a college degree. But sir, I think bare minimum they have you pass a test to be a sir.
Read this paragraph. Okay, you
Yeah.
can walk in the door now.
Read it without going. I can't read this, dude. I bet when in the little time that you were in school, I bet
We were in school the same amount of time, bro.
I bet that you, whenever it came to you reading,
Mhm.
like whenever the
Oh,
teacher's
I
like,
hated it.
you're there like this.
I hated it. One because I hate reading in large crowds.
Okay.
Like I'm just not a fan of like public speaking
Okay.
is different. Reading for me, I don't know why. I just don't like reading. I get nervous.
Because you have to know how to read.
Yeah, but not also that. I also like my, and you're right about me about one thing. My attention span is very very like. So
Yeah.
I'll be reading, and I've caught myself doing it where I'm reading and I'm just like,
Mhm.
oh, and the dog.
They made Adderall for people like you. Like I
Oh,
hope you
Adderall's
know.
amazing, dude. Especially for
That's why.
gaming.
That's the. But then I was gonna say they made it for people like you, but then people like you also took advantage
Yeah,
and said,
dude.
"Oh yeah, instead of using it to maybe I don't know progress my career, I'm gonna use it to rip some COD deaths."
Dude, I got some crazy zombie kills.
That's fucking nuts. Have you guys ever seen Stolen Valor? No, I've never seen Stolen Valor. I've seen Stolen Valor, which I told you about. I had this conversation with you the other day. Like those videos to me, I think are cringy on both sides. And
What
yeah,
am I-
I
what am-
understand. I understand. Like the Stolen Valor videos of people going
With the
up to
medals?
people like this. And
Oh
they go,
yeah, yeah.
"Tell me
yeah.
your battalion. Tell me where you were from." And then they're
Yeah.
like, "You're not a real guy. You're Stolen Valor. Stolen Valor." I feel
Wow,
like,
really,
yeah, people do that.
and that's a phrase people use in these videos. Stolen
Yeah,
valor.
yeah,
Wow.
they scream like they're actually like veterans or whatever. And they scream at people trying to get which I again I understand and don't get me wrong. I'm all right. You saw my hat collection. Okay, you saw my
Two
hat collection.
hats.
2 hats, all right, but they matter. So I'm a very big supporter of the armed forces. But when it comes to that, that's just as cringy to me. When you actually do this, especially this right here.
Well, okay, I think the documentation of it, or maybe like the stolen valor thing, is weird. But I'll be honest with you, dude. I don't give money to homeless, but I do give money to veterans.
Okay.
However, I verify these people before I give them money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Where are you from? Show me, at the very least, show me your veteran ID.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And dude, if I have a 20, I'll give you a 20. I don't mind.
They have because they sell veterans hats at the gas station.
Yeah, no. I
How
want
funny is
ID.
that?
If not, ask them for the platoon for the platoon information.
Uh huh. Well, I was gonna tell you that this right here is 2020 in a nutshell. This, which you can't see because you're.
I'm looking at you. You're waving a fucking Pixel 4a. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but this right here, which is the battle cry of like, hey, yeah, I saw that you parked kind of like an asshole. Could you explain yourself? Huh? This thing. I don't
That's
know
kind of weird. Like I get people
for everything,
Yeah.
everything. Hey, excuse me. You know, I've seen it once. I've seen
Like
this
in person.
when I was in school. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it was
Well, we also went to a very privileged school, so it's kind of different.
that doesn't. Oh, it's college. Yeah, I understand. It's a privilege to go to college.
The Sharks.
Yeah.
Go Sharks.
No, FIU.
Oh,
FIU.
go, go Panthers. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. Free private.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you want I think you need this shirt more than I do, bro.
I would probably need it to be first of all detailed because of whatever scent you carry, and then I didn't even notice those are like skulls.
This shirt's fantastic. I know.
Oh
I know.
my
I know you want to rip, but you know this shirt's fucking badass.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is this thing. So I saw this happen because they had it. What they would have is that they would set up like abortion things,
Oh my god.
right? Which
Nothing ever, never, nothing, any, like, why can't you speak? Nothing ever good happens at abortion clinics, bro.
Well, the girls that were like saying like, hey, abortion is wrong. This is terrible. You should all lives matter, whatever. All those girls are
Don't say that.
so hot.
Don't say that.
Okay, but I'm saying in the context of this abortion thing
Okay,
at the
be careful.
universities.
You say you're all lives, we're gonna lose some viewers. You know?
That's funny. But yeah, all 3. But what I was gonna say is that at the things you would have people like this, right, saying, "Hey, what do you mean by does that matter that I should not have rights for my body?" And I've seen that. Like a girl take out her phone, she goes, "Hey, let me ask you a question." I'm like, how about you do it like this? Like, "Hi, yeah, I see you guys have a poster here. It's very inflammatory. I disagree." And then you have maybe.
Oh no, you can't disagree with people, bro.
No.
You crazy? You don't have an opinion.
Excuse me. So I remember seeing that in person. But then also the other side was kind of bad because they'd have these giant posters right before you go to the food hall. So right before you get to like the subway,
So
like
you can't even eat, bro. You're fucking dealing with fucking dead fetuses.
Well, no, they're not there. They're not like
Dangling dead fetuses at you.
they're not. Well, yeah, it would be fucking hysterical, but and very not legal. But they're not like, hey, here's a card on a board. They just have the posters and they be there sitting like just like with a little thing.
Lazy protesters from
Right.
Miami.
But it'll be right before you get to like the subway, which is quite the endeavor there. So,
Yeah, because all the food from the fetuses or all the fetuses get put into the subway meat.
well, they're not Chinese restaurants.
You don't know a lot of
They're
Chinese
not
people own
Chinese
subways.
restaurants. Look at this guy here. The mask, like he's gonna get corona. That's the thing, by the way. I've turned around on masks. I've turned around on the idea of masks.
That they work. They
That
don't work.
I'm putting my hand on this all day. I'm adjusting it. I'm trying to breathe. I'm putting more germs because this goes from my pocket into the thing.
Yeah, but
so
you're
granted,
also a pig,
I'm pretty piggy. Yeah, but at the same time,
and you only have one, right?
no, I have a couple.
Okay, I have like 12
They're
pants.
all like this. They all look like 10-year-olds' panties.
When did you wash that? Gross.
Well, this one,
dude.
yeah, it was funny because this got caught in the rain. So I recently got caught in the rain with this, and which is why it's kind of dirty. But I wash these often. Like every time I use them, I fucking scrub it out. This time I didn't because, yeah, no, of course not. See, I wouldn't believe that when it comes from you because your constant quote is, "Oh, I smell like a magician."
I showered today because I cleaned the house. But other than that, I'd be a full blown magician
But I'm
in a $4,000 shirt.
I would love to see the price in that and the Ross receipt that you probably threw away to buy that. I'm gay when it comes to cleaning.
No,
as you've seen.
Yeah,
I'm very gay when it comes to
you're
cleaning.
pretty out there.
So you're touching it, right? And that your point is that you're not spitting out, right?
Yeah.
So you're preventing it. Yeah, it does work in that sense. But you're also, I'm touching my face all the time.
Yeah.
Doing this.
But do you wash your hands often? Okay. Then
Now, yeah.
Well, I'm saying this is all during the pandemic, you know.
Yeah. Because before I wash my hands like a magician, which is never.
Mhm.
You know, like when I shower, the water hits it. You know, like feet.
I can tell by your cards. I can tell your cleaning habits by your cards.
Well,
Because you got some cards that are gross.
Well, that's because but that's actually not accurate because I just use cards until. Like, I don't like using new decks, so I like using worn-in decks, so I just keep using the same deck.
I open a new deck every time I use a deck.
That's
I
atrocious.
toss it away.
Which is even well today for a reason that I can't disclose. You had me look for fucking Ramsey cards.
Yeah.
Which were like in a box underneath this and underneath that. Then a subscriber. So you had I was looking all throughout the fucking thing. So you made me angry without you being present.
You called me pretty aggressive.
Yeah, because
right from the bat when I picked up that phone call, you were super aggressive.
yeah,
What
because
happened,
you managed to find a way to get me upset without being there. Hey man, could you do me a favor? Could you look for
I honestly, you know what? When you called me,
could you look for the Ramsey first cards? I'm like,
I thought it was
Google a picture? Could you? No, I need them. I need them.
Of course, I need them.
Yeah, you need them. Oh,
Yeah.
so you can't just Google Ramsey first
No,
playing
because I'm
cards?
gonna do a presentation with it.
Yeah, but then you could just show, hey, here's a picture
No, bro.
of Ramsey first cards, which arguably would probably be better quality than showing like this. Like, hi, here are the cards that I'm talking about. Look at this right here, as opposed to a presentation where you get a high res picture and you go, hey, this is the one that I want.
Yeah, bro, but I'm not. You know, those people are beneath me.
Okay, all right. So you just wanted the deck. You just wanted the deck.
Yes.
For the same reason that you want the Nintendo, which is you just want to put that like I have it.
When am I gonna get that Nintendo, bro?
I have it.
When am I gonna get that 3DS?
Well, you okay. You like to collect shit, but you also like to flaunt shit.
No,
that
I
you
use
collect.
I use my 3DSs.
Okay. Your 3DSs.
Yeah.
The multiple 3DSs that you own. Okay. So, but you like to flaunt shit that you collect.
Well, no, I like to share my experience collecting with other collectors.
Okay. All right.
That's what collectors do.
Okay.
We share the experience.
Okay, but you're not going to collect everything.
I don't want to collect everything.
So then
but that's something I'd like to collect.
So then the first deck that you've actually bothered me about before. You've bothered me about
yeah, bro,
that.
but dude, if I wanted that deck before, I would have gotten it before.
Oh.
Because I would have been like, yo, bitch.
Oh, but you didn't get it until now until you gave me some half-assed.
Well, because now I need it for two reasons. And one of them being, hey, you know, you said you're gonna give it to me, so I'm gonna take it now anyway.
You know? Flex on people. Hey guys,
You know?
I have the Ramses first from fucking 9 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ.
You can't talk to me like that.
Okay,
I've given you the instructions of how you need to speak with me.
Well, it's up to me if I choose to follow your unfucking terrible grammatical error. I should not follow these just based on a terrible syntax.
Name one.
Error. Why do you have asterisks for no reason?
Because I want you to pay attention.
Okay, but that
caught your attention, right? You're talking about it.
You put it in bold, maybe, but asterisks. What are you coding? You're coding this? You fuck. And then bow and stand are capitalized.
Yeah,
are
because
those names?
I'm putting emphasis on that.
You put an exclamation point.
No, I'm putting it on with a capital, which means see the things. I know how you work, Piggy. Yeah. So you're reading, you're like, oh, this is an error. It's not an error. Okay. I want you to focus specifically on the standing and on the bowing. You'd
probably get silver medal at the Silver Olympics. Like you'd probably get second. And even like in your current position, they'd still be like, dude, those kids are fucking fast. Okay, so as far as today, I guess let's get into the first topic here.
Okay, you want to do a quick commercial before we jump into it?
Why don't you do it? Yeah, pick a random one.
picked the worst one. Oh, hey. Danny from Ham Radio here. Just reminding you guys that we're still selling shirts. Hamradio.show every week. That's my least favorite one.
And yet you picked it.
Oh, I just clicked the button.
Okay. Which not only is your attention span, but your memory is also quite atrocious.
Which one you want to watch first?
Okay, so let me give you some context here, Daniel. She's kind of attractive, right?
That's what happens when you don't get any pussy. You just look at women like, oh, look, she has a vagina. I want to put it in there.
Well, this is a terrible angle, but press play for like a second and tell me that she's not attractive. Are you saying that she's not attractive? Look at her. She's hot for like an older woman. You don't get pussy. This coming from the guy. You should appreciate every girl and every woman based on how they look. They all look beautiful.
All bitches are beautiful.
All bitches are beautiful. Yo, that bitch needs to hit the gym, man. She got no ass. Death sentence. That bitch needs to get a death sentence, bro.
First of all, I don't say that.
Actual quote.
I don't say that.
Okay. Well, let me give you some context, Daniel.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Spoon bending was popularized in the 70s, right?
Okay.
The idea of a psychic transferring his energy to a metal thing and then bending it. Okay. Right? That's what the idea is. Uri Geller, who's a psychic, he's the one that got popular in the 70s and 80s, where he would go on like Israeli TV, and then he started off spreading off to the world, bending spoons. Oh, just concentrate on the spoon. Go ahead, try to bend it. And then he would do this through TV, and then people would be like, call in the show, and that my spoon's bent. Oh my God, how'd you bend this? How'd you bend the spoon?
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
That's fucking amazing.
How often do you go in a spoon drawer and you go, this spoon's bent a little bit?
I think. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I've actually dug a little bit of a history of spoon bending, and the trick is
done a little bit of anything.
A little bit, a very little.
I think you've ever done a little
like
bit
literally
of
5 seconds worth of research.
Okay.
And from my research, I've come to understand that it's not the spoon that you're trying to bend.
Okay.
Everything else.
They'll bend. Okay. I wanna. So, magicians. Yeah. This got popular, right? They started finding new and innovative ways to bend spoons.
Actually, a sidebar about the spoon. How'd you get into spoon bending like magic? Was there like someone that you were into, or just
video got popular in Penguin Magic, and I said, hey, I'll get that. And the guy used to bend like forks and shit.
Yeah.
Morgan Strebler. So it would stare at you and then fucking bend it, and then all the tines were like this of the fork.
Oh, nice.
So at the end of the routine, the fork is twisted, bent, and then all the tines are like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a good like a good?
Yeah,
one?
Great. You know, it's funny. I have a couple of friends that they went to the what are the islands? The ones that everyone go to? Nassau.
Yeah.
Nassau, right? They went to Nassau, and they're like, we met a spoon bender. So we met a spoon bender. So they ended up telling me about this guy that whatever place, and he got a fucking fork, and he did the whole routine for him. And they showed me the fork, and it's like, I bought that video.
It's that routine.
I bought that video. Liquid metal. I have it. You know. So it's kind of funny seeing that, but that takes effort.
Yeah,
that takes effort. So one thing that started getting popular with these psychic people is spoon bending parties, where what you would do is you have a group of people in a living room, and you would pay. So the person that's hosting it would charge admission, because the idea is that he's showing you how you have mental power strong enough to bend metal.
Ooh.
So what you do, they have a living room. You're in a living room. This guy's like, all right, guys, concentrate on the spoon. All right, and we're going to try to channel our energies to the spoon. And then that's what a spoon bending party is. And then some people, my spoon's bent. I'm cutting off a key piece of information.
For a reason?
On purpose.
Okay.
Because it's such a good scam.
Really?
It's such a good, because if you already have people that believe in that, right, you can tell them anything. But it's just, so you would imagine, right?
I should get you some spoons, right?
If you hold a spoon, and you, I want it to bend. I want it to bend. I want it to bend. And then maybe you didn't notice that it was previously bent, and you start to notice, oh shit, there's a bend on it. What the fuck? That's one thing, right?
Ooh.
These guys don't even go to that extent. They go one step further. So so this is one woman.
Okay, human. We don't look at gender.
Okay, so let's show the.
You want me to mute the audio?
I want maybe, yeah. She seems like the type to probably like copy claim. So press play.
We can hear it. They won't be able to hear it.
Okay. Actually, no. Have them hear it. Have them hear. She's very attractive. For like an older woman, like 10 years before, she's probably fucking tremendously attractive.
Definitely a Jada Cole's 8.
No, definitely more than that. Because in person, no, she's very attractive. Even there, like for I don't want to say older woman because she's probably like 40 something, maybe. But that is it. Let me tell you, if that woman says, "Hey, man, let's go to the bathroom and sell some cookies," so okay, there are videos. So the point of me showing you,
explaining,
she's gonna show. Pause real quick. She's gonna show you how you could use your mind power to bend.
Oh wow.
Okay, but here's the thing. Could you click on the other one? The other video?
Are we skipping?
Well, no, we're skipping. Just click on the other video. So this is more indicative of what a spoon bending party is, right? So I want you to play the video. I don't know the audio on it, but
I muted it just
okay. So
I muted it for
2016. So this is the demographic.
So this is recent-ish.
Yeah, pause the video. This is the demographic. That woman in the back, though, from there she looks quite good.
She's not a fat bottom Betty, though.
She's not a fat bottom Betty. Okay, you're referencing to a cigar that we smoke.
Oh, I forgot the cigar bit. God darn it.
Yeah. Well, now it gave me a reason to give you one of my shitty cigars.
Well, you can have it back. I'm not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna. Cheers. It's a terrible cigar. So this is more indicative of a spoon bending party.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play the video. Well, I hope the audio is playing for them.
No.
Okay, could you play the audio for them? Because we're here sitting looking at this like idiots.
Tell us what happened here with your spoon.
Well, I heard what you said.
There's a couple good-looking baddies, bro.
This can turn to liquid, and what I heard was it's not really real anyway. So I said to the spoon, bend, bend, bend. And then I looked at it and said, this is just an illusion anyway. And then it just bent.
Just like that.
Okay, pause.
Wow. There's real magic going on.
Crazy, right? Look at how bent it is. They're skipping a crucial step.
Which is the fact that he... You didn't get the spoon like that, you think?
Okay. Go back to the video of the woman showing you how you could bend a spoon.
Oh, God.
Okay.
We're going through all this.
So we're going to cut through it. We're going to cut through it.
All right, do you want me to mute this one?
No, keep it. She's every time I see her, I just find her more and more attractive. So press play. And usually I don't like white older women. I like...
She doesn't look white. She looks probably like Hispanic.
No, definitely not. Let's see what her name is. Scroll down.
No, that's a Jew.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, she looks Hispanic.
That's it. Well, she could be
okay.
Wait, a Hispanic Jew?
Maybe one of her ancestors.
It's actually a solid piece of metal, and I will show you. I'm going to try to bend it myself. I'm trying as hard as I can. I can't. My muscles are shaking. I can't muscle it. So just to show you that I can't bend this in the natural state. If I had a rush of adrenaline or it was life-threatening, I'm sure something could kick in and I could bend it. But for all purposes, today I'm going to show you how to use some energy healing techniques.
This is the kind of person that'll tell you, listen, I don't go down on the first date, but she sucks your dick on the first date. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right here.
Maybe, and okay. I would.
And work with the power of your thoughts to actually make metal malleable. So it's soft, so you can bend it.
Okay.
It's pretty cool stuff. There are a lot of
scroll
different
through
techniques.
the video. Skip up a little bit.
Each time you bend, you're going to see.
So she's styling how you could put your life energy on the spoon.
I'm seeing the direction
and
of the
how you
spin.
can make it.
Look at her.
It's going to bend this fork.
Malleable.
And now I'm asking you to accept. I'm just going to release the thought, let it go.
Okay, so
she released that thought. Okay,
so often and just try.
You're improvisational again. Let me just point out.
I'm just helping her out, bro. Listen, I'm trying to help her out. I believe in this stuff, and I feel like what you're trying to do is you're trying to convince me. You're trying to convince me.
You know what this
is fake.
This is us at Magi Fest, and you reacting to a joke.
Why do you hate, bro? I'm gonna see now. Everyone uses that trend.
Reacting to a joke. Like the Reed was like, look, I'm gonna make this jump to this, and he goes, and turns it over, and you go, ooh. Okay. Do you understand what's going on here?
No, not at all. I'm so lost.
Transferring her energy.
Oh, is that
to
what
the
that?
spoon
Okay.
So she can make it malleable.
Okay.
Okay. So it could bend. So
okay.
Press play.
Stage.
Let's skip through it. Let's skip through it because I wanted to get to the juicy part here, where she actually does the trick here.
Because I like There's no expectation.
Talk so much.
Yeah, but she's
Get to
trying
the
to
point, lady.
transfer her energy. I'd listen to her talk all day.
Go out. See, it's bent.
Oh, yo, this is crazy. Okay.
Okay, so we
never
missed
let
it.
that order go out there. So, let's try this. See, it's bent.
Okay, pause the video. Daniel.
That was the most dumbest bend. I like that right there makes me not want to believe in this.
The step that I skipped is that they say channel your energy into the spoon. You could bend it. You could bend it. And then you bend it with your hands. You're not bending it with your mind. They're saying, look, you can't bend it. It's not easy to bend. But here, let's channel energy. Now you could bend it. That's what they fucking do. So in these spoon bending parties, you have a bunch of people looking at these spoons and going, all right, try to bend it. Oh, no, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, no, come on. Get into it. You could do it. All right. I bent it. And then you have, go back to the other video. Then you have somebody like this going, yeah, now it bent. Look how crazy the spoon bent. Because you bent it with your hand.
Bro, can I tell you how disappointed I am right now?
How fucking crazy is that?
I really thought this was like gonna be some revolutionary shit, bro.
No, you're bending it with your hand. I lost my shit when I first saw this. Because Uri Geller.
We can make some money with this, bro.
And we could get some baddies. We could get this one. This one's Jada calls.
No, yo estaba aquí, bro. Yo estaba aquí con mi compadre.
I wish you had but the idea, right? So Uri Geller, what he would do is he'd say, go get your spoons and you know, you could do this through the TV. Just concentrate. Just bend it with your mind. You know, like that's how he talks.
He also sounds like Peter Turner.
Does he? No, he's Israeli. But he goes, so he tells people to grab spoons. People would call in and say, oh, my spoon's bent, because they wouldn't notice that their spoon was already bent. And when you draw attention to that, they're fucking. He would point out the fact. He would be like, oh my god, my spoon's bent.
What are the odds? Yeah,
you didn't notice that your spoons were, because you're not looking through your spoons. The other one that he would do is a watch. So he's like, get your broken watches and hold it and want him to work. And then people would be like, oh shit, my watch started fucking working. And what ended up happening is that a lot of these fucking watches are beat up old watches that people had in their fucking drawers that they're holding on to tightly and they're fucking shaking. And they're fucking just shaking on the watches, right? So you're shaking the mechanism and they start fucking running again, especially automatic watches. Fucking shake it and it starts working, right? So people would call in, my watch started working. My watch hasn't worked in 30 years because it's been in a drawer and nobody's touched it.
Holy shit.
So the moment you pick it up, like this watch, I haven't touched.
But also, what are the odds, right, of a number, even if it's 100 people watching?
Yeah.
What are the odds that maybe at least one person?
2 people are going to call you, guaranteed.
Yeah,
out of 100,
bro.
so imagine you have like 100,000 people watching. You're going to get a lot of phone calls from a lot of crazy motherfuckers.
This is like 80s, 70s kind of thing?
It's going to work now.
No, but I'm saying like this is like 80s, 70s.
80s, 70s, 90s, yeah.
Dude, you call in to anything? Dude, you said the spoon bent. It bent, and now I have an erection. Like,
my radio turned on.
Yeah.
My TV turned off. Boom. Exactly. So anything. And then the worst part is like, how many things are you noticing right now? You're not noticing a lot of things. Yeah. Well, obviously you don't notice anything.
What?
Okay. But if I draw attention to like your breathing.
Yeah.
Now
I'm breathing. When the fuck did I start breathing?
Concentrate on your breathing. You could breathe now. You could breathe. But that applies to everything. Yeah. So that applies to everything.
That makes sense.
In a sense of you being aware of things after I tell you. So maybe you didn't notice that the spoon was already bent, right? Maybe you didn't notice that because you pushed too hard when you were trying to eat casserole once. But you don't remember that. You see the spoon's bent. You attribute that to him telling you that it bent. Same thing with the watch. But this one is next level. Fucking, what's his name? Gary V. Scamming.
Ooh,
all right?
How dare you talk bad about
Tony
Gary
Robbins?
V.
What's his name? Tony?
Yeah.
The guy that's like, you could do it. Just pay me. And you could be successful.
I'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah. You have the capacity. So that's the part that I found fucking nuts. That these dudes are like...
how much are they charging for this shit, bro?
I have no idea. You know, look up... one of you Google... Don't show it to them. But in the background, Google a spoon bending party. And then maybe if you could find like a particular individual. But the thing is that they're never going to have their prices online. It's always going to be call for quotes. Right? Yeah? You think?
I think so.
So, spoon bending party. I guess look that up. While I look at the comments, RB, so far Piggy has denounced masks because they don't work for him, and because he touches the mask and put it in his pocket and he's touching his face, they're gonna have. I told him the point is not to touch the mask. Yeah, but everyone touches the masks. Okay. Pig Cake would fuck anything that walks. She's a 3 out of 10 at most. Okay, I'm sorry that you are so fucking high in your standards that woman is a 3 out of 10, because that woman is clearly a fucking.
That's a 3 out of 10 on a few beers down, bro.
No, she'd be more attractive with beer.
Which means she's a 3 out of 10 with a few beers down.
You're stupid. You're fucking stupid.
Can you about the an instruction note again? I think one of the highlights of there was you must be respectful.
I'm gonna fucking. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna whip out the instruction note on the end of the shotgun that I bought on OfferUp. So wait, let's see this one. Caroline Raven. Something about Caroline Raven is a. Hold up, what the fuck was the comment there? Oh, Piggy also said Caroline Raven was 40. Yeah, I thought she was 40. She ends up being like my age. Younger.
She's younger than you. Younger.
Which is kind of not impressive. So let's see the comments here. Every magician says the same thing. Hey, David, what's your favorite spoon bend? David over here. David from, of course, the tremendous channel Magic Orthodoxy.
Shout out.
You probably have a lot of spoons, like a lot of weird, like.
David has a lot of spoons.
No, but like weird, like just like you have a bunch of wallets, like a bunch of like weird wallets. Like, oh, this one catches fire. This one has a card load.
This one puts fires out.
I know those blinds in the background, but I keep thinking she's parking in a parking garage from an episode of Rise War. That's funny. Yep. Except when her kids get crushed under the weight of a kitchen fork. She gets adrenaline rush. She might gather enough energy to bend the fork so that the kids could crawl out. That's funny. So she's gonna go no, which is tremendous. Just do the sponge ball magic and use the same spiritual bullshit. Believe that you have 2 in your hand. Believe that you have 2. Open your hand. You have 2. Can you imagine a dude trying to use sponge balls as if it's like the third coming of Christ?
Technically, he's already been here a few times.
Which is why I said third coming.
From what I've heard.
Uri is the greatest scam artist of all time, bar none. Bar none. Bar none. Feel the bar in your hand bending. Just have it bend.
Like none.
Could you? I don't know if he's like he claims videos usually, but I wish you could hear him. What are you doing? What are you texting?
Nothing. I'm not texting. I'm setting things up here. I'm producing shit, bro. I'm making shit happen, dude.
Yeah. Okay? Last time, you're like, oh man, the sale on this fucking Pro controller. I lost the sale.
I'm making shit happen.
And then last time, oh man, I lost 5% of my dividends. Like, what are you fucking doing with the show?
You don't lose percent on your dividends.
Whatever. You said some dumb shit that I'm like, what are you fucking doing with the show? Are you saying Uri can't bend a spoon with his mind? Get out of here. The best video of Uri Geller is one where he's being recorded without his knowledge. Ooh. So there's a video where they're in a restaurant and they set it up so that they actually had cameras there. And this is like shitty camera. But you see him like how little work he does and how much he gets from that. So he thinks he's performing one-on-one for this woman. So he's doing this. Right? So she's drawing something. And she's drawing a thing. And he's like this. Right? So he has this eye closed. If you could see that. Right? Do you see it?
I'm looking at you.
So this eye's closed. And then this eye's wide open. So he could just literally like
you look like this. A scammer.
But he could fucking look at what you're doing. It's called the gypsy peak. Right?
That's a thing?
That's a thing, yeah.
Who created that gypsy peak?
Gypsies. The corny people, the like psychics.
That's the most underwhelming answer I've ever heard in my life.
He's doing well. That's where it came from. It came from the psychic scam world. But so he's doing this shit while she's drawing something, and then when he finishes peeking at it, he turns his whole fucking body like this. So imagine when she's done drawing a thing, she looks up and he's like this. Right? How fucking good is that?
That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild,
right? So I love watching videos of him doing his stuff. So she's all woman. Piggy, do you know how to use a shotgun? Yeah, just
you don't know how, dude. You couldn't use a shotgun to save your life, bro.
Just say I couldn't say a sentence to save my life.
All right, bro.
Is it racist to say that the two of them look like a hip version of Cheech and Chong?
Yeah, but unfortunately, Piggy's not as cool.
That's cool because I decided not to smoke marijuana at the age of 10. Unlike you, which is Exhibit A. So let's see. Are you two planning on secretly going undercover to a gay club tonight where Piggy's the husband figure? Thank you. I appreciate that. Your fucking gay shirt.
Listen, you know what? I'm going to return this shirt and get me a better one. Because clearly...
Why you?
Clearly, this is not showing how rich I am.
That's not a rich person thing. For you to go and hang with the plebeians, I thought you'd give it to your assistant.
No, dude. Nowadays, it's COVID. It's different. They shut the store down for you. They disinfect it. A helicopter picks me up here. I fly over to the store.
What's this?
What's what?
What's this? Because your bit is clearly doing this. So what's
No, I
this?
was looking at the bending stuff, and this is what I
You
came
can
up
show
with.
him this.
I'm gonna show this.
Yeah. He's not a bad looking guy. Uri, back in the day.
That's him. This man right here
Uri
is.
Geller.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Oh God. Thought he was dead in that picture.
I actually I had an interaction with him through somebody, which is kind of interesting because I'd love to have a conversation with the guy. He probably not talk to me because I'm Arabic, and he's like, Israeli, it's for Israel. But yeah, so that's Uri Geller in 1999. But that's 1999, so he's horrendous. He's got that Israeli chin. For some reason, Israeli women also tend to be
bangers,
outrageously attractive.
bangers. Also, the easiest hoes out there, bro.
Are they?
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh my God, don't say that.
They love Hispanics.
I don't. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, but they don't the short ones, right?
Yeah,
They're like tall.
yeah, you're right.
Might be hard for me.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Come up to 5 feet.
Come up to 5 feet. Oh my God. Can you count to 5? Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Are you done with your bit, bro?
My bit.
Are you done with your bit, bro? Look at this. This is psycho shit, bro.
Nosy. Yeah, so he bent that.
That's what
spoon.
you're performing for, bro. These kind of people right here.
That's an outlier. This is like an outlier here. Usually it's I imagine fairly attractive women. Change the focus on your attention. So this is just the instructions on a spoon bending party. I hope they're fucking seeing this.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Do I look like a shitty producer? Look at the
I
shirt I'm
lost
wearing.
my
Look at the shirt I'm wearing,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, because how many times?
All right, bro.
There's
Look at
no
this
noise,
shirt.
guys. Guys, there's no video playing. There's no video playing. But the video is just you and me doing this. Looking at.
I don't think that's ever happened. I can't remember every time that
I
happened.
could probably count 20 times that's happened, and we've only done like 50 shows.
And
yeah.
I love the ending of the website with the more you know star.
What do you mean?
The more you know, a little star. Whoosh, the more you know.
Okay.
That's what that star looks like.
Okay. Maybe.
That's the joke.
Well, it looks like the type of thing that you avoided going to school are little stickers.
What's a sticker?
Did you ever have in school when your teacher would be like a sticker reward program?
Yeah. Your boy had them all.
How fucking scammy is that?
That's also very condescending.
Well, yeah, but it's like incentive. Oh, you want more stickers, but then
No,
you realize
don't.
you're tricking me because stickers are the most useless thing in the planet.
Yeah. Actually, so I'll funny story. I'll tell you what happened in elementary school. So, did
Did you graduate? Or did you have an equivalency
I
diploma?
I have
Okay.
a diploma from elementary school.
Equivalency?
It's almost
Okay.
official,
Okay.
right? So, all the grades up until like 5th grade, right,
You can take this off.
are pretty much it's the sticker program.
Mhm.
However, some teachers aren't the brightest out there, and they forget that you could technically buy those same stickers at the exact same place where regular people shop at,
Target, CVS,
Office Depot and
yeah.
shit.
Back then, Eckerd.
So what happened is, in my elementary school, is after school is over, like detention students and music would stay right, and the patrol kids. So detention students would, you'd be in like in one of the main halls, but everything is open, dude. You would bring the stickers from home and just fucking.
Oh, okay. And Daniel has
and people got busted.
Okay, well, here's the thing that you just reminded me of, which might be a foreign concept to people. Patrols.
Yeah.
That was something that I had in elementary school, never middle school. They stopped that shit because they'd get the shit kicked out of them in middle school, I think.
I'm trying to remember.
Especially
I
in
know
your
elementary school for sure. I'm trying to think of my middle school.
What a patrol is.
Middle school, yeah, we had some in middle school too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so patrol is a kid that you would give power. They would walk down the hallway, up and down, and then they would let people either, oh, do you have your hall pass? Yeah, okay, go ahead, go to the bathroom. The kids doing this shit.
Yeah.
So what the best part is that it kind of shows you what happens when there's anybody that has a little bit of power is that there's corruption.
Yeah. 100%.
So what I love is that I remember they had like a patrol meeting, and the leader of the patrols was a teacher that I was seeing after school, right? Because they had an after.
Where were you seeing her after school, Piggy?
He was railing me, but they had an after school program.
I believe that.
They had an after school program for language, right? That
For what?
For language.
What language?
Spanish. So they had extra classes that you would stay after school. You fuck. And then you go to a good middle school, and then you go to a good high school. This is what whereas for you, it's like, I'm going to start smoking at 9, and then I don't need school. I'm just going to deal, man. Dude, I'm in the streets,
I'm
Holmes.
just gonna deal.
School. Oh, you're still in school, man? Dude, I'm driving. You're 12. Dude, yeah.
I got 2 cars and 2 kids.
I got 2 cars and 2 kids. You can't even come, but you got 2 kids. Okay. So there's corruption because the kids are like, look what I found. And these are the 2 snitch bitch patrols. So they take out of their pocket, like wrapped in brown paper, that brown paper that's in every science class. Look what I found from a kid. And the other goes, oh. And the teacher goes, good job. He unravels it and it's Pokemon cards.
Oh,
that they treated like drugs. But then at the end, the teacher would leave and the patrol would take the cards for himself. Little bitch.
yeah, bro.
But you're essentially
you're teaching how the system truly works.
Incentivizing snitching, right? And then you're also creating a class of kids that are above the regular kids.
Snitches get stitches.
But then the patrols, it's like a crooked cops. It's like crooked cops. So you're giving somebody power.
And there's always that one Serpico guy. There's always that one Serpico patrol guy.
What's that mean?
Serpico?
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the good cop?
Yeah. I was going to say the one.
Who you can't corrupt.
Yeah.
Is that what that noise was?
No.
I heard a...
Like a vibrate? Oh, it's like a movie. Somebody's playing something.
Crazy, bro. I'm tripping out over here.
Okay.
I actually have a great patrol story that I think you're going to appreciate.
Yeah.
So my name is very common, by the way. In like Miami, it's a very common name. So in my elementary school, I forgot if it was the beginning of the week or the end of the week, right? They would choose the new patrols, and it was 5 patrols. But in order for you to be a patrol, you have to have like
good grades.
You gotta you can't miss school. I think it's perfect attendance and good grades. So I get called out one day. Daniel Cabrera, come to the this thing, and I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it, I'm going. And then I realize it's a patrol thing, and I'm like, oh snap, I gotta stay for patrols. Everyone in that patrol section was like, yo, that guy has bad grades, bro. Everyone said, yo, that guy has bad grades, bro. They made me go back.
Yeah, because it was the wrong Daniel.
Because they knew it was there. Like, no, it's definitely not this one, bro. It's the other one.
Wow, okay. The smart Daniel.
And it's funny, one of the people that was
Daniel.
there lives a few houses for she always reminds me about that shit. Even that time we snitched on you, yeah, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, but it's what it is. There's like a power system, which is the part that I find kind of nuts, right?
Oh, I think it's with anything. You know what I'm saying?
But you're doing it for under 10-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy because I didn't realize back then they had like an area. You know the worst part about elementary school, now that I think about it, same thing with middle school. You assume that the older kids are like more mature. They're fucking middle schoolers. Yeah. So this is something you see when you start teaching them also and logic. But you're like, why as a 6th grader are you looking up to the 8th grader? The only thing that he has that you don't is 2 years.
Age.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's like, no, but So I remember this 6th grader was getting bullied by an 8th grader. I'm like, he has fucking like osteoporosis. Like, this kid's bullying you? Like he has
What school did you go to, bro?
He has brittle bones. You know? There's always one kid in every class that's allergic to everything, which is the part that I love. It's like, no, he can't go outside for PE because he's allergic to grass.
He's allergic to breathing.
Did you ever have a kid like that?
We had... It was weird because I remember... What's the one that you can't walk? Is it polio? The door wide open. Did you see that?
It's probably in a hurry.
That's hilarious. Was
polio?
it polio?
Are you fucking crazy?
Which one's polio? Which one's the polio?
Polio, the one that's been gone forever?
What's the... That
You're talking about multiple sclerosis? Are you talking about
sclerosis? That with the 2 sticks?
Muscular dystrophy?
Can't remember.
Brain, what's it? You made me fucking stupid.
I think it's polio.
No, man. You're polio. What is it? Sure, I will want to fuck.
What's the polio disease?
Polio has been eradicated forever.
What's but what do you get when you have polio?
I think breathing is like a lung thing. Autoimmune disease. I think what you're talking about is muscular dystrophy.
It could be. So we had a few of those growing up. We had
Black plague.
Black plague.
You're fucking crazy. Polio.
For some reason, the word polio is coming up, but
paralysis. I'm thinking like no, but what's the one? The brain one. That's like cerebral palsy.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cerebral palsy. So we had a few cerebral palsy kids growing up. Middle school was just like weird diseases, kind of like weird things. You know what I'm saying? Like birth defects, kind of things. Middle school was when we had all the autistic and like know the less functioning students. That was super weird.
It's weird when you're in class and you're like, everyone's here is autistic. And then,
well, in our
Daniel, good job, Daniel.
You get 2 stars.
And you're like,
hey, let's add a 3rd star to that one.
Yeah. When you start thinking, they're like, let me tell you, man, it's a scam. Honestly, as being a former autistic, no, as being a former teacher,
Nothing's changed.
it hasn't left. But it's a scam because they get more money from the state depending on the accommodations you have.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have an accommodation, for example, that is you have a file, right? The kid has a certain amount of accommodation. So if Johnny wants to go to the bathroom, he could go to the bathroom anytime. That's one accommodation because he has, I don't know, some cancer
problems.
Right. But here's the worst one: kids knowingly take advantage of the accommodations. There was this one kid. I remember he would raise his hand and be, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" And I'm like, "Listen, man, you're about to do a test." He goes, "Listen." I swear to God, he'd come up to me and be like, "Okay, mister, but I have the accommodation." Like,
no, that's a thing?
And then I go to the bathroom. Because he could just go to the bathroom. Anytime he feels like there's too much things going on in class, he could step out and take a breather outside. Yeah. So there are kids that have that. Certain accommodations mean you need to do certain actions for them. Right?
Bro.
So if you have ADHD, which is, by the way, a made-up fucking disorder.
Yeah, dude. Just smoke some weed, bro.
Oh, yeah. At 9. Smoke some weed at 9. Dude. Okay. What I'm saying is, so there are certain kids that have certain things and privileges that they have based on
white
disorders and diseases that they have. So you could have, like, there was one kid that had Asperger's. I swear to God, this kid was smarter than me.
Yeah. Asperger kids usually are fucking geniuses.
No, but, like, socially also. This kid was funny as shit. But his accommodations were like you look at his 3 pages for this one kid. I'm like, what? So he could do whatever he wants. He could, if he feels like he needs to stand up in class and stretch, he could do it. If he feels like he could be on his phone in class, he needs to. But then here's the worst part.
Is there an accommodation where if he feels like slapping a chick in the ass, is that like a thing?
Of course not, no. But here's the worst.
I would have gotten that one.
Here's the part that I love, which I got in trouble for, right? Until I pointed out. As a teacher
or a student?
As a teacher.
Okay.
And then I get in trouble. And then I point it out to the person that gets me in trouble. And then I get in trouble because I bitched at him. So here's the thing. You can have certain accommodations where you have sensory, needs. And then you, for example, you could message your mom. So at any point in time, you can message your mom. In this school, phones were banned. So if you have your phone, you have to have your phone off, technically. If not, you as a teacher are supposed to take the person's phone, right? Mm-hmm. That's the rule. Certain kids have accommodations that they can message their parents whenever they want, right? So what would happen is this kid would be messaging his fucking mom, right? The principal comes in and says, hey. Mind you, this kid, like, accommodations, right? It's known, especially if you're a principal of school, you're supposed to know about accommodations, especially ones that are like, oh, I can message my mom anytime. So the principal, hey, what's this here? Huh? What's going on in front of all the kids? What's this, huh? What's this? I'm like, hey, sir, he has an accommodation. Why are you saying? And then he'd bitch at me because I pointed out to him that this kid had a fucking need. What the
what?
Yeah. The circle of stupidity was rampant in this fucking place. But, hey, what's this? What's this? I'm like, yeah. He goes, what? Don't we have a policy here? Huh? This coming from the same person. Remember I told you the trips? That you have trips?
Yeah.
And he's like, some kids know that we're not allowed to search your underwear and or other parts. So they'll just hide the drugs there. Some kids, they'll just snap the top off of water bottles, fill it with vodka, and then snap the top back up. We can't search that. It's clear liquid. The kids are like, huh. Another thing, what we've had kids do before is that they'll take the pills and they'll wrap meat around it. And they'll put that in their sandwiches. So the dogs come in, they smell the meat. We think that it's meat. It's a false positive. We don't even search.
Okay. I'm thinking like raw. Why would you wrap your pills with raw meat? That's so gross.
He's telling all the kids this. Yeah, and I swear to God.
These are the loopholes.
I've never seen kids pay more attention in my entire
You're telling me how to commit a crime, dude. To get away with it.
Life. And this guy's like, I think that was a good meeting. You're a fucking... That was... Okay. Can't search underwear. Okay, it makes sense. You can't frisk. That's the point. You can't frisk them.
I wanted to tell you a story.
Right?
Now.
You can't frisk them. So when I say we can't search their underwear, I mean that you can't legally, like as the instructor or principal or anyone, you can't legally put your hands on them. So you can't search them. What you could do is you could have a dog come in, and if the dog has reason to suspect that they have something on them.
Did they have dogs at school?
Not the dog. They would have to hire a person to come in on their money. to hire somebody, and then they would come in and the dog has reason. Then at that point, it's no longer the school. It's also that person who's a police. So they pay the police per hour with the dog. And then now if they find a drug, it's not a school issue. It's a kid issue. So it becomes an issue of him and the city.
Oh, that's kind of shitty too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I want to tell you something. I can't remember. Let's do another quick commercial.
Okay.
Hey, this is Danny from Ham Radio, and I'm here to tell you guys, I need money, and I need money real bad. But I'm gonna tell you guys how I can get money. You buy these, I take your money. So how could you do this? You can simply go to hamradio.show. Description is in the link below.
Is it choppy for you?
No, but it's fantastic.
Okay. Right.
It's a fucking great commercial, bro.
Okay. So yeah, so that's the part that I find quite interesting about that.
That's super sus though, bro.
And then you get more money. So not to say any these are all, I mean, there's an opinion, right? Opinion. You get more money depending on the accommodations of the kid. So what they'll do, Daniel, let me ask you a question. So let's say you're that. Can you fucking pay attention?
I'm listening to you, bro.
Okay. Well, I want eye contact.
Okay. Did my instructions say to give me eye contact?
Your shotgun becomes more attractive the more I look at it. The more you talk, your shotgun is like saying, "Pick me up." You don't have to shoot him. Just pick me up. See how I feel. Feel my weight.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you pay attention?
Okay.
So let me ask you, all right, to do a little bit of a thought experiment.
Okay.
Let's say that you are a potential principal of a school.
Okay.
You knowingly get more money for kids that have needs, accommodations.
What kind of needs? Like sexual needs or like?
Not talking about sexual needs of kids. Thank you.
Okay.
I know that was your attempt at improv.
Okay.
But I'm asking you to not.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to pick a kid that has better grades, but doesn't have accommodations?
Okay.
Passed his exam, his entrance exam.
Okay.
Or are you likelier to pick a kid that has more accommodations and you are going to make more money on that kid? Which one are you going to pick? More likely than not.
Probably the white one or the colored one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the improvisational skills of Daniel. Go see Daniel at Just the Funny on Corway and 25th Avenue, where Daniel's going to perform his whole live set, where he forgets half of his material.
That's probably going to be true, though.
Hey, the 9/11 joke. Remember that one? Oh, yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, so 9/11 is that's me reminding you from the audience when I see you bombing.
That would be the greatest thing ever. Hey, don't forget that one. So, I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, you want to go with the money, right?
That's where they went. And then what would happen is that you would have a kid that would pass again. I'm just experimenting. Like, this is a thought experiment, right? So you would have kids potentially at this imaginary school that pass the exam, that pass the fucking entrance exam, right?
Someone said my name.
I know. Fucking that pass the entrance exam.
Okay.
That have good grades. They get a call saying, I got to tell you, we're going to put you on the waiting list.
Wow.
Because little Jimmy went in because he's walking in with a fucking iron lung.
With a limp.
And saying, I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, but we're doing a test. I don't know if you know this.
Ooh.
But right here it says I could do whatever I want.
Damn, son. But what's wrong with going to the bathroom, dude? You don't like your students go to the bathroom, dude? Are you that much of a hard ass?
No, but here's the thing. Once one goes, another one wants to go. And then this one takes its time, and then it turns out that this one's not there. So here's the thing. You're setting a precedent. So it's not like you're preventing people. Funny, my mother. So it's not like you're preventing people. Oh, the white
whiz. Oh, come on. Answer the phone.
Oh, I can't because she's going to...
Put her on speaker.
Put any... Oh, yeah. Hey, man. So what I'm saying is... that they're very scammy. Very scammy. Okay. So good to get you half paying attention for that.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that schools are like scams, right?
You are those kids from the fucking video that we showed a couple weeks ago. Piggy and Danny go to Magi Fest. They went last time, but I think Piggy was drunk the whole time.
The entire time.
Yeah.
And it was very uncomfortable sleeping with this guy in the same room.
It was not. It was more comfortable with you.
Yeah, it was.
And you're
all, you know what? I'll tell you what I don't trust. What about you? I don't like and I don't trust. You're a silent pooper.
What does that even mean?
Do you want poop? You pooped while we're in the same room. Literally, the door is 20 feet away.
Yeah.
You shit your life out, and I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
How's that horrible?
I can't, bro. What are you talking about? Who goes to the bathroom to release all the shit? And we ate like shit in fucking Ohio.
Pretty terribly, yeah.
We ate pretty shitty. And you go to the bathroom and it smells like roses. What the fuck is wrong with you? I was gonna say, you know what the worst part is? The worst part is that you walk in there and you're like, wow, I think it just cleaned this. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That bothers me. I want to fucking be scared of you.
Let me tell you, I went through a 6-year relationship. 6 to 7 year relationship. She never knew when I shat. Never.
Dude, I know when my girl shits and she knows when I shit. Let's put it like that, yes, bro. You know, we know when someone's shitting, bro.
There's too much comfort there. Too much comfort there. I'm a ninja, dude. I go in there, I do my job, and then I get out. I don't like that. You don't even know.
I don't like that. I shit and I come out like my life is like done.
Okay, and the last topic here, Daniel, is Paranormal board on Reddit. So you can take these out, the videos. Hopefully they're not taking bandwidth in the background. But this is the Reddit Paranormal board. Now, this is one that I peruse from time to time because I find it interesting. All right, and it's connected to
especially now that you're living the paranormal in your house.
Well, yeah, with a specter, someone that has deceased and is now.
I thought you were making a name for your landlord.
No. It's a specter. Specter is like a ghost, a ghostly apparition. So every once in a while. You know, it's worrisome, the time that I have sleep paralysis, because obviously sleep paralysis, you're still dreaming. So I'm going to have like a sleep paralysis where I'm there stuck on the bed, and then this fucking person is just like slowly.
Gets on your dick and shit and rides you.
Okay.
How fucking weird would that? Imagine you get off with a ghost. What happens if a ghost bangs you and you fall in love with a ghost?
I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure that's been a thing. That's a movie. That's
isn't that Ghost?
That's literally the plot.
That's the plot. You're gonna call me and come at me at that right off the bat. You're like, that was one of the greatest movies of all time called Ghost.
Literally Ghost. Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, it's like, why don't they have this device that you could just, pee in and then it flushes with like water and then it goes to like the sewage system. Like, you just invented the toilet, I'll spoon with you. That's funny. I close the door even if I'm the only person in the house.
Yeah, we close the door too, bro. But it doesn't mean that we don't know.
Okay. Piggy learned that skill in the school staff washroom. That's not true. There have been many times when I needed to go in school, and I said, "Hey, dude, you got to watch a class." And I drove my ass to my house, went there, came back refreshed. It's like you're a new person.
Did you change? You were like a whole different wardrobe and shit.
I shaved. So this is the Paranormal board. Now, what's funny about this board? I hope we could find this particular post, but scroll down.
I'm gonna show it.
Now, you've given me paranormal stories before.
Yeah.
And I always have the testament and belief that it's based on your extensive use of marijuana.
Yeah.
Right? So your stories, dude, I could feel things, bro. That's because of the pot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one time when you get this, we saw you at a fucking Flanagan's, and you're like, dude, I just felt a ghost, man. I'm like, it's probably the marijuana.
When was this? That was the second time, right? When was that?
I don't know, but you said I heard this.
Was that same night that I saw you guys? That was fucking freaky, bro.
Yeah, but you should. That story is even better than some of the stories that are here, right? Because some of the stories that are here, it's like some people would actually post like, "Oh, this happened to me," and some people post things that are fake, trying to pass them off as real, and say, "Hey, this happened to me. I woke up once and I saw a woman, and the woman said you will die." And then my mom died. Like, they'll say stupid shit like that.
Damn, son.
But
yeah, but how do you know? But that's the thing, Piggy. You also can't be
sort by new. I think that's the funniest one.
What?
If you sort by new on the website, so you find the ones that people.
Did you just cut me off?
Go ahead.
No. Now I don't want to speak anymore, bro.
I can't know because I haven't.
I'm taking myself out.
Okay. Finally, this is the show that I've been wanting forever. Hey guys, welcome to Pig Cake Live. I'm sure you guys have been waiting for this for quite a bit of time. I finally lost the weight.
Was that a fat joke?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro. Because this shirt is statistically made to make me look skinnier.
Statistically?
Yeah.
I don't think that means what you think it means. Okay. So this one says, can somebody help me? Now, what I love doing, Daniel, I've had a video dedicated to this, which I had a grand total of 700 views to. Nice. All right. Where I talked about my favorite hobby being that I sort by new on the subreddit for life hacks.
Uh-huh.
The reason I do that, okay? So think about it. You're sorting by new. So you're not getting the top posted shit. You're not getting things that people are voting for. You're getting new shit of people that are recommending for you to do things that are psychotic.
If you shave a chicken by its ass, it tastes better.
There was one, I swear to God, with this whole toilet paper shortage, where it's like, oh, I just keep you know those things that used to water plants? I just keep one by the bath so that whenever I use the bathroom, I could just use that on myself instead of using toilet paper.
Or just use a bidet.
But this person just said, oh, I just use you know what I'm talking about? The things they use to water plants, like a little water pot, right? So that's what happens when you sort by new. So in this case, let's see what this one is. I'm a night auditor. I do the night shift reception at a hotel from midnight till 8 a.m. The owner is loaded. He's not there most of the time. His daughter is the hotel. So this person's clearly went to the Miami High. His daughter is the hotel manager, but all she does is giving luxurious brunches, lunches, etc. That's why her dad has the office where all the work is done.
That literally makes no sense, but okay.
But hold up, but press the thing. I want to see how long this is.
How do you just click it?
Yeah, because this is way longer. I'm already done. Oh, there's actually I see Conjuring. I see the word Conjuring Magic Shop. Okay, so go up. Let's read this here. The other kid used to be a dope fiend. Now he's just he just have a huge. This person clearly doesn't have English on their. Maybe they might be like a Spanish person. Does nothing. He's officially the hotel parking garage manager because we have 2 parking floors in a hotel. He's on heavy meds. He kind of okay most of the time, just daydreaming. Like I said, he has a huge office, and I think the medication makes him euphoric.
Yeah, it's called tripping balls, bro. He's probably taking acid.
Maybe. So I told him my mom was into the spirit doctrine, and out of nowhere, he shows me his office that he's into all that kind of magic. Okay, this guy writes like a retard. All his books on white magic, conjuring, talking to the dead using a medium. So I want to see what the paranormal part is. The paranormal part is rounds in a hotel floor, go alone, yada yada yada. There's no paranormal part here. Maybe that's why.
Anyone know an item or a prayer to do while I'm on my shift that won't wage war against the evils that are already there? All right, this was obviously someone who.
Maybe. But do you see what I mean? Like the best
that was
stuff.
A horrible one.
Okay, but here's the thing though. I thrive when it comes. I love dive bars.
Yeah.
Right. I thrive in the shit. All right. That's why I love stuff like the dive bars. Like, oh hey, we're gonna go to this 5-star bar. They have the best cocktails. I want to go to a bar that I think has only one beer.
I also want to. I forgot to mention this to you, Piggy. Now because of my social status. I can no longer go to dive bars.
That's good.
So
that's fine.
Saying okay. All right, continue, bro.
Okay, you could go to wherever it is that you want, and I'll be far the fuck away from you. So when you sort by new, you get the shit, and this is the part where I thrive. This is where I'm swimming. This is what I'm swimming in, and this is where you get the best of like people that are generally crazy on this shit. So I don't know if it's only me here, but I find this section of the internet the most interesting.
I think you are a low-key believer of the dark arts.
Go back, because this one's too long.
He said.
Office jokes here. Yeah, please check that. No, go back. Go back. Let's scroll down. And let's see if there's one that catches our What the
fuck to do with this doll?
Maybe. That one right here?
I predicted my grandma's death?
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that.
And has one comment.
She was 99 years old.
You know what the best posts are on Reddit? 0 upvotes, 9,900 comments. Those are the best ones. Because it's like nobody likes you, but this is popular. You know? Like you're retarded. So I was going back. I saw a black silhouette of a man entering from the window of the living room and it started following me. I was very afraid, running, very slow.
What kind of a slow-ass runner are you, bro?
In fact, it didn't happen because I achieved to hide under my grandma's bed. That's not how you say that. Right under, I screamed out loud to wake her up, but she didn't woke up. This guy's clearly...
Damn, she wasn't woke.
The nightmare ended there. And then my grandmother was going to die soon because 3 weeks after, my family called to tell me that she died in her bed peacefully.
Damn, son.
That's what I love about this shit, by the way, that you'll have somebody, this is common. This is actually more common than you would imagine, of somebody going like, oh, I had a dream of somebody dying, and then 4.5 years later they died. You know, that's what happens often, though. Oh, I had a psychic tell me that in my future I'm gonna, get married, and I'm gonna get married to somebody. And then, dude, 5 years later, look at me, I'm married.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
Who's that psychic? Dude, are you against having a psychic on the show?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it'll be interesting.
I think we should have a psychic on the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Not my mother. Because she's gonna fucking say everything about. No, hey, mom. Look, we're gonna do the show. Don't say anything about my name or where I'm from. First thing that comes out of her mouth, hi, and then it's just gonna
drops
my
all the
full
bombs.
name. Yeah, address, name.
Yeah, I should have seen his balls. It was so cute.
It's so big. What do you guys think about the movie The Investing Incredible Burt Wonderstone? Is that a bit? Is that a joke? The Investing Incredible Burt Wonderstone. That's funny. We're looking at the comments now, Daniel.
Hey, Dan, you should look at the comments, Piggy.
There was a story recently about a woman who married a ghost, but she filed for divorce because it cheated on her.
The shitty ghost.
You can't expect a ghost to stay faithful, right?
I wouldn't be.
Spirit bitches. You know how hot spirit bitches are? But here's the thing, right? So, if you're a ghost, are you in the same state as when you died? Or are you in your most happy state? So like when you were young.
It's how you die. I think it's.
So there are ghosts walking around with like no heads because they were on like car accidents. Yeah. So then how do you fuck that in like the ghost world?
I don't think you'll be fucking that specific ghost. You'll be fucking one that's more closely to like a regular human ghost, regular looking body ghost, dude.
That's funny. So they're like hierarchies of like.
Yeah, bro. Who wants to fuck a? Well, maybe it's one of those far from. Was it good from far from good kind of situation?
Maybe, but if you stay far away, you're like, oh shit, maybe like, oh no, she has no head. Okay, but you're gonna
maybe like a butter. A butter.
A butter.
I saw mantequilla face.
But then you're gonna find like a lot of emaciated bitches, like a lot of like skinny, like I went through extensive.
Oh, and then they come back without the fucking parts.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, I just realized. And then also, like, for example, no, they're dead by that time.
It's like 80% Brazil, South American people are going to be, like, fucking deformed and shit when they die.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to say, like, okay, anything that happens to your body after doesn't get reflected in your ghost self, right? So, like, for example, if they embalmed you and did that whole thing, that's after you're dead. Yeah. So it's when you die, that's when your ghost form takes shape.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's weird because you're like, your boobs don't go with you to heaven or hell, bro.
That's funny. Your boobs just stay here. One of my videos has ghost orbs flying in it or a dust speck close to the lens. I also love, that's another compilation of videos. People are like,
what's that? That ghost that I was into for a while ago. Remember that ghost show? Is it Zach something?
Zach Baggins?
Yeah.
I watched the movie that he made recently. It's fucking terrible.
That guy is so fucking badass.
He looks for any excuse to take off his shirt.
Yeah, bro. You never.
Yeah.
There's a ghost here. My nipples are hard. Feel them.
Well, that's one. He'll be like, "There's cold. There's like a cold here."
Look at my nipples.
The other one, my favorite episode is when a demon scratched him, and then he takes off his shirt. And let me tell you, this guy had to have done 1,000 push-ups before he started shooting, because he takes off his shirt and he's flexing. He's like, "Come at me, ghost, huh? Oh, come at me!" I'm like, "You did that for the ladies," and it worked.
Yeah,
because I was soaked.
That guy gets so. You know what's my favorite part? When you can tell when the show started making money, they went from like being driven in a minivan to him driving a fucking Camaro or like some fucking like badass car or some shit. Like, dude, yeah, okay, now you got money, bro.
That's how I know that shirt is only a facade, dude. He had a great car, like a nice car, like a Camaro, like a rich person car. That's like saying, like, dude,
they have some Chargers.
She's loaded. She has a Kia Sedona.
Dude, there's some Chargers that cost like $100,000, dude.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro. So,
what was the car you said before?
I don't even know what I said, but you can tell
that he
Camaro. Whatever. He just got into some money, and the first thing he did was buy a car.
Okay, in my head, I thought you said You said Camaro. You're right. I thought you said like a Suburban, as if that's like a.
Even that Suburban.
Dude, man, dude, he has a souped up.
Is the worst guy ever, bro.
He has a souped up Suburban, bro. Has TVs. All right, Daniel. 700 people watched you say that you sort by new. I wonder why you didn't get more views. That's funny. It's quite humorous. Do you believe in UFOs, astral projections, mental telepathy, ESP, clairvoyance, spiritual photography, telekinetic movement, full trance mediums, the Loch Ness Monster, and the theory of Atlantis?
Yeah, actually. That's a yes to every single one of those. Atlantis was discovered.
Was it?
Yeah, dude. Because it's just a city that went underwater, dude. No, bro. Oh my
Dude, Atlantis is a real place, man. I've met him. What? That's funny. Piggy lives in the South, so most of the ghosts there are from people that died in the 1800s, and they're racist as fuck.
Leave a voicemail, bro.
The ghosts are like, that's really funny.
Who's this Latino boy right here, yo?
Could you imagine being a racist ghost?
Yeah, there's plenty of racist ghosts, bro.
In 2020, right? Like
yeah.
you're like, no, but you're like floating around, and you're like, why are there so many of them? I have chains. This is crazy. Like they died, like the ghost died in like 1584. It's just like what? Like the ghost tries to kill himself.
Are they driving?
That's hell to a ghost.
Can you imagine that shit?
Yeah, is he driving? A ghost from 1587 knows what driving
Not the
is.
Ghost, the people. The people that.
Who's saying is he driving? The ghost.
Huh?
The person saying.
The ghost who's like, oh, there's a bunch of them with no chains. I'm adding on. Oh,
driving.
Driving.
How would he know about driving in 1584?
Well, I'm sure he's been around for a long time. He's evolved with the times.
Oh, he's educated in Ghost Academy?
Yeah, bro. Read a book sometime, dude.
You're crazy. They would think they're in hell. That's what I'm saying. You guys know Pair of Normal Rogues? It's from Brian and Jason. You guys know Pair of Normal Rogues? No. I don't know that. That's weird. Modern Rogue, right? Is the one from Scam School. For the rest of the show, try working in the word consenting to random things you say. That's tremendous.
I consent to PK calling me Sir DJ.
Okay, so we're back to that bit. You're thinking of Atlanta, Daniel.
Yeah. And it's not called Atlanta. Right now, it's called Hotlanta. It is hot as balls in Atlanta right now, dude.
Is it? I mean, it's hot as balls here.
Fuck, dude.
I can't imagine it's as bad.
It's unnecessary hot.
Okay. I mean, that's, I feel like I'm sufficient here because I want to talk about the paranormal border. We talked about that. Talked about the spirit things, the spoon bending parties. I think we have reached the sufficient topic.
Do we have any voicemails? I'm almost positive. I'm almost thinking we have them.
You have the notifications, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. One job you have, and you're like, I don't know, I think. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to Anchor, and we'll end it off on some voicemail. Some voicemail.
I love how you're like, hey, bro, you think we could end the show like early because I have things to do today, bro?
No, I didn't say that. I said, do you think that will be done by 7?
No, you don't, dude.
You think that will be done by 7?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
5 o'clock.
No, you
and then here's the worst part. Here's how I know you're also full of shit. Yeah, dude, today's cleaning day, man. I'll be done by like 5. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You were done by fucking...
Well, because I didn't want to like give you, yo, I'm going to be done by 1 and then be like, yo, it's 3 o'clock and we're not
5.
Done. Yeah, just to give you like a fucking...
What are you, slave? You're good. I've been working on the railroad. Like, what are you fucking doing? Cleaning, bro.
What song were you gonna sing? Finish the song.
I've been working on the railroad.
All the long.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like a Negro spiritual from like back in the day.
That is the worst, but okay.
I used to be a running joke when my mom would make us like do dumb shit. we would hum spirituals. You would never get it because obviously she has the same education as
knew.
you.
Your mom knows.
She has the equivalency.
Your mom is so smart.
The equivalency degree.
I really want to have your. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna holler at your mom and see if she could recommend us any psychics that we can call.
We don't have any new ones.
No.
You fucking.
Well then, I'm glad you checked because now you made sure. This is called in the industry that I'm in called verifying. We need to verify your employees. So before we sign off, can you go ahead?
Stand.
Go ahead and stand up.
At the end of the show, you will thank Sir DJ Daniel Dizzle for being the opportunity to be on the show.
Yeah.
On his show.
Yeah.
Stand and bow.
My show, bro.
Okay.
So, your boys got Sunday, Monday off next week, dog.
Looking at this is what I hate. You're looking at your fucking schedule.
No. I just got. Okay. I got notification.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be here Monday. Monday is when we'll do the stream. Hopefully after David Blaine doesn't kill himself.
Oh, so hold on. Before we go, what time is the David Blaine thing?
I don't know. I have no idea what time it is.
Man, I like to stream together. That way we could talk shit and see what's going on at the same time.
Maybe, but I don't know when he's going to do it because he said it's depending on the conditions wind.
So can we say that we're tentatively gonna do a show Monday, but whenever David Blaine goes on, we're gonna kind of go on too?
Why would we do that?
So we can talk. What the? We talk about it as it's going on.
We do a stream after.
Really?
Yes.
After. But what happens if he dies? I want to be able to. Breaking news! David Blaine fucking like died or something, dude.
Because people are gonna watch the David Blaine thing as opposed to two retards.
No, there's only one retard here. And listen.
The one that had an entire note set up for me to look at.
Which you have not. First of all, you are the worst person to give instructions to.
Why?
Because you didn't stand up. You didn't bow. You didn't show respect.
So we'll be here Monday. All right, it's Saturday, 2 days from now. We'll be streaming. And apart from that, why don't you stay frosty and don't let the dogs out?
Who?